Well, each year, the Made in Oklahoma Coalition meets with lawmakers at the state capitol to discuss the impact MIO has on Oklahoma. Our Andy Barth was there.
From fine wines
Where are you from, Representative? Midwest.
to the dessert table, the Made in Oklahoma Coalition celebrated its success in a Made in Oklahoma way.
The Made in Oklahoma Coalition is so important to the state of Oklahoma.
Governor Mary Fallin says the Made in Oklahoma Coalition has helped put Oklahoma agriculture on the map.
It gives us a venue for Oklahoma-made products to be able to bring their products to the marketplace, to have a coalition that will help them promote their products. It certainly helps us create a synergy to where we build great relationships not only within Oklahoma but also across the nation, even across the world.
And Governor Fallin says, aside from the agricultural impact, the coalition also brings job opportunities.
Not only does it help the Oklahoma agriculture marketplace, but it also helps create jobs, helps create revenue, helps, frankly, with our rural way of life.
And for Representative Don Arms, this rural way of life is something he says we shouldn't forget.
Well, it's huge. We're a big agriculture state. We tend to forget that sometimes. Sometimes the oil boys think they run the world. Sometimes the military guys think they run the world. All those are important pieces of our economy, but our ag economy is a big deal in Oklahoma.
Senator Ron Justice says value-added products are a key factor in Oklahoma's ag market.
You know, when we consider the fact that agriculture is one of the top three economic drivers in our state, then we add to that the value-added part of the products that are grown here and raised here, both crops, livestock, all of those things, then that's a real economic benefit to our state.
And with all the evening celebration, Senate Majority Leader Mike Schultz says there is still opportunity for growth.
You know, I think too many times the actual producer of the raw product, the grain and the meat and the livestock, you know, we don't think in enough terms of the end product. And I think this is a great reminder to us that, folks, we have to put a product on the table or on the shelf that the consumer wants to buy. And there is an opportunity there if we will go see what the market wants, what the consumer wants, and grow and process products for that.
The Made in Oklahoma Coalition now has 42 companies involved in their program. And Senator David Meyer says they are responsible for putting food on our tables.
If you have anything to do with food, like eat it or produce it, you know, you owe that to somebody out there in the agriculture industry because they produce it. We feed the world, actually.
And two of those producers are Dennis and Elaine Flaming of Plymouth Valley Cellars.
We have a vineyard that we have started from scratch on up, and they have been very helpful in resources, in marketing, and of course of our grapes we then convert into wine, and that has been probably the most resourceful is their networking with us.
And Dennis says the coalition is a great resource for business growth.
The farmer and the small business person is able to have a side income or which can grow into a full-time income and business.
Producing and promoting agriculture, Oklahoma's oldest and most valuable renewable resource. I'm here with the Made in Oklahoma Coalition's Executive Director, Richard Wasson. Mr. Wasson, why is the Made in Oklahoma Coalition good for Oklahoma?
Well, we employ 20,000 Oklahomans. Collectively, the companies that are part of the coalition, the MIO, does about $3 billion in sales. So economically, it's very good for the state of Oklahoma.
Now, go ahead and tell me a little bit about the exporting process, not only from the state of Oklahoma to the surrounding areas.
Well, our major focus has been here in Oklahoma, but with the growth of the companies and the way that we are, you know, trying to expand our base, we've moved into Texas as a primary market, trying to bring those tax dollars back into Oklahoma. We also do things in Arkansas and Missouri, Kansas, so, you know, we're real strong in the bordering states, specifically in Oklahoma and Texas, though.
Now, there's a lot of companies already in the coalition. What happens when a new company wants to come in? How do they get involved and learn the ropes?
Well, the coalition was formed to help those major companies that are what we describe as in the mainstream of distribution, that have their own marketing programs, that are in distribution and out in the retail community. But we certainly welcome and would like to help mentor these smaller companies to come in and see what it really takes to get into business. And it's been very effective. We've had several small companies that have come in and have grown and are out in the marketplace.
Now around the state, we can see a lot of paper towels that have the Made in Oklahoma logo on them. Go ahead and tell me a little bit about that project.
The coalition has two major programs a year, one in April that's been declared Made in Oklahoma Month, and October, which we always generated food for Feeding Oklahoma's Hungry. The retail community that we service here in Oklahoma came to us and said, people are hungry not only in October, but every month of the year. What can you do? So to help fund a program on an ongoing basis, we developed the Made in Oklahoma paper towel program. To date, we've generated over $100,000 that's gone into the Backpack for Kids program. If the consumer sees the towels in the store, she'll see a collage picture of all the Made in Oklahoma companies that are part of the coalition. On one side is a storyboard about the economic impact of supporting Oklahoma and Oklahoma food products, and the other side is a storyboard that 1 in 5 children in the state of Oklahoma is chronically at risk of going to bed hungry. And the operative word there is chronically, because meaning they would not eat without the school lunch program. So we're very proud that we've been able to give back. Our mission statement is to build consumer awareness and brand loyalty for Made in Oklahoma products. But part of the unwritten part of that is that we want to give back to those that support us. And we do that through the 2 food banks, one in eastern Oklahoma, the Community Food Bank of Eastern Oklahoma, and the Regional Food Bank here in Oklahoma City.